Welcome back to all my cats. Welcome back to the Cat Family channel, everybody. As you know, my name is Yousef, and this is my dad, OG, triple OG, the cat guru, Baba Cat, the father to the whole household. So I never in a million years thought I would make a video like this. You know, my whole YouTube career, I have always received hate, and I have always had people say things to me on the internet, but never in my life has something happened in real life. And you know, I always commented on that, and I think I jinxed myself because today I was out having lunch and I got the worst text in my entire life. I got a text from my brother who lives across the street from me, and he said, "Baba just got physically harassed and pushed in front of the house. I just came out, but they had already left." My heart sank to like the bottom of my stomach. I started shaking. I jumped in my car and I was going, don't get mad at me, like 100 miles per hour racing home because there were so many thoughts running through my head. Now you guys know I moved to New Jersey to be with my parents. And yeah, people come up to our house all the time, but I never let it be known because I don't want it to become a thing that people are doing. And when people do come to our house, everyone's always so respectful, and the most respectful people of them all are my parents. Because even when I get upset at it, because I feel like it's my mom and dad's home, it's their privacy, people shouldn't be doing that, my mom and dad always remind me that they are the people who support me and they mean no harm. But today was a different story, and I want my dad to share that story. So Baba, what happened today?
I was sitting outside.
This is I can't believe the story you're about to hear.
It's okay. I was sitting outside and the fan parked in front of the house. A young man came to me and he said, "Where is Yousef?" I said, "Yousef is not home." And he started.
I should have been home.
No, I don't. He started asking so many questions. Where did he go? Where did he live? So I told him I need to talk to him badly. I said, "Listen, Yousef not allowed to talk to people or have conversation with people in this house." And the guy got mad and he told me, "Come with me to the van to meet my father." I went there, I shook hands with his dad, and he started saying, "I need to talk to Yousef. I need help. I haven't worked for 15 years. I need the help of Yousef so I could make Yousef superstar." I said, "Please, if you haven't worked for 15 years, go find yourself a job. Do something." And he snapped at me and he started screaming like crazy and he started pushing me. I'm a calm guy. I'm a strong guy. I could take that. I could take care of that. But I was calm and nice. I told his dad, "Please take your son and go away before I call the police." Then the guy snapped again and he started screaming and pushing me. And I was so happy Yousef wasn't home because I don't want this to go big. So finally I took the plate number of the car and I told the father, "Please take your son and go away. If I see you here next time, your son will be in big trouble." The man was so nice. I was gonna help this guy financially or anything I could. But since he snapped, I told his dad to take his son and go. The father was calm and nice. He took son and left. Then I called the police and gave him the whole story what happened. And then Yousef came running, then my other son came running, but I'm so happy nobody saw what happened.
We know you can protect yourself, Baba.
I could easily,
but
I don't want it to go that far.
I understand that, but here's how I feel, and I'm glad nothing got physical. I'm glad it got handled and you handled yourself.
I'm a calm guy.
Yeah.
I'm strong, but I'm calm.
Here's how I feel about it. When I first got the text and I was driving home and I'm thinking, there are so many YouTuber dads that I've grown to know through like YouTube videos. Like FaZe Rug and Broadis' dad is one of the nicest dads in the world. Lauren DIY's dad, you know, I love him. I love her mom. You know, Alex Wasabi's dad. Roman Atwood's dad. So many dads in the YouTube community, and it's not only the ones that I know, like every dad that's precious. And as a creator, you want to bring your family into the camera to showcase them to your audience. And throughout the years, my dad has come like a fan favorite with everybody. Like, people love my dad and show him nothing but respect. But when I was thinking about all those YouTubers' dads, I was like, I would never in a million years even wish for like even the smallest amount of harm to any of them. When you're dealing with a mother or a father, like no matter who it is, I personally always think of it to the highest standard and the highest level of respect and regard, and I would never imagine something like this happening. Now, I am not making this video and having my dad share the story to say like, oh, I'm about to get revenge, or I'm gonna get angry, or I'm gonna do that. Not at all. I'm actually gonna make this video because my dad taught me a good lesson, and it was for me to say sorry to that person, and I'm sorry I'm not able to help each individual case. I'm sorry I wasn't able to help you in the way you wanted me to help you. I'm sorry my dad wasn't able to help you in that way. But that takes a lot of strength for me to say, and I'm only doing that because I have my dad sitting here next to me, because earlier it was a different thing coming out of my mouth, a different thought process, but I'm trying to take the higher road here and the bigger road here. But what I want all of you guys to learn about this, I know a lot of you love to go to some of your favorite YouTubers' house, and to you it's like normal knocking on their door. But what I always tell fans who come to this house personally, when I open the door or I see them pull up, I'm like, listen, I ask them one question: how would you feel if me, being a grown man, rolled up to your mother's house? No matter what my intention is, how would you feel if I drove in my car and knocked on your door where your mother lives? I would never, and I hope none of you would ever do that. So I hope you understand that when YouTubers get upset and they tweet, do not come to my house, stop coming to my house, like it's not cool, and a lot of people get offended and they're like, dude, we made you? Look, any place else, we'll talk, we'll take pictures, we'll have fun, it'll be cool, but not somebody's house. Thankfully, my dad is still chilling here like a boss, perfectly fine, and we can tell a lesson out of this, but it could have been much worse, and I hope you guys understand why that is not appreciated. Anything else you want to say, Baba?
If I could help anybody, I would help as much as I could. But this guy went out of his mind, and he started screaming like, I can't describe that. I thank his dad for what he did.
For calming him down.
Calmed him down, and he took him away, and everything went in peace.
Did you get hurt from the pushes?
No, nobody can hurt me. I don't think so. I don't want to go physical with anybody, no. I could defend myself.
My dad was like, when I came inside I was worried. He was like, if I wanted to, I could have defended myself. But my dad is very respectful, very kind, and he took the high road. And again, in that situation, I was so mad that I wasn't home. But like my dad says, thankfully I wasn't, because it could have turned into something far worse. We love you guys so much. Thank you for letting us welcome you into our home, to show you guys around our house. And thank you to those of you who respect the privacy outside of these videos, and I hope now you understand why it's such an important matter to be respectful to some of your favorite YouTubers. I love you guys so much. If you love my family, my dad, myself, my nephews, my mom, my brother, my sister, whoever it is you want to love, give this video a big thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.
Good night, guys.